on this computer. Yeah. Then I haven't got to get up again. How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Yeah, how was camping?
It was amazing.
Oh, wow.
Air.
Do you feel refreshed and renewed?
I feel lighter.
Cool. Cool. That's very cool. Yeah, it's
That
amazing.
sky was just awesome.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's so fucking cool. I love it. Okie dokie. So, words. Right. So we start with the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram, and then we're going to ground with the drum. I'm not going to be able to walk the circle because I have no room, so I'm going to spin it with my sword. So Ian, watch out, darling. But I'm still going to say the words. I conjure the circle, I conjure. I'm still going to use those words, but I'm going to spin it. Call the elementals. Then we're going to do that amazing chant, which I love that. Then we're going to invite Hekate. I have shitloads of words for them all. I thought you might as well go for it. So I've got...
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a lot of words. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to read my writing, but hey, I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, so we're going to call Hekate, Ariamrod, Sekhmet. Lots of words. Hathor. Loads of words. Mananon. And Lu. So we're going to set the intention. So the intention, we're going to say it, I think it's 9 times. I'm going to write that down there. I didn't write that down. But we're going to say the intention. That's the numen et locum tenio ad litera, blah blah. We're going to say that 9 times. 9, because it's 9. Saturn, endings, 9. Got to be done. Then we get into the meditation. Oh my fucking god! I am so excited. So there are Latin words in there, but I've done it as a call and response. But that's the other Latin words on the other side of the page. So I'd have that handy just in case you need it. When we've done the meditation, which is just under an hour. Can't believe it's just under an hour. Fucking hell. Then we ground, devoke, thank, devoke, and close. So yeah. Oh, so fucking excited. Right. So yeah. There might be a bit of faffing about while I put on soundtracks and things, but that's alright. I can cope with that. Okay, so we're going to start with the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram. So, make sure I get the right one, which is that one. Okay, so if you're ready, you want to be standing facing east.
Cross of light. Stand facing east and imagine a brilliant white light above you. Raise your left hand above your head in benediction mudra and draw the light down to your forehead, saying Ate, meaning unto thee. Bring a line of light down to your breastbone and say, Iao, meaning that I am, or my true self. Draw the light down through your body, and as you point towards your feet, say, Malkuth, meaning the kingdom. Bring a line of light up to your right shoulder, saying, Vegebura, meaning the power. Draw the line across your left shoulder, saying, Vegedula, meaning the glory. Feel the great cross of light running through you. Then cup your hands to your heart and say, Le'ulam, Amen Ra. The lesser ritual of the pentagram. With this ritual, you can either do it as an invoking or banishing ritual. And for each of the 4 quarters, you can either use the elements, which I am going to say, or use a deity or other correspondence to that particular quarter. Perform the Tree of Life, Cross of Light. Facing east and with your arm outstretched, draw the Earth Invoking Pentagram with your wand or the Earth Banishing Pentagram with your dagger, depending on the ritual you are performing. The Earth Invoking Pentagram moves from the top down to the bottom left, up to the right, across to the left, down to the bottom right, and back up to the top. The Earth Banishing Pentagram moves from the bottom left, up to the top, down to the right, up to the left, across to the right, and back down, bottom left. While doing this, imagine that you are tracing a line of bright blue flame in front of you. Then bring your hand up to your chest and thrust it out as if stabbing the center of the pentagram you have just drawn, resonating the name of the elemental or deity. Elemental
air.
Air. Keeping your arm raised, turn to the south, tracing a quarter circle of blue flame as you do so. Now trace the invoking or banishing pentagram of Earth again, then thrust your arm to the center of the pentagram, resonating. Elemental fire. Keeping your arm raised, turn to the west, tracing another quarter circle of blue flame. Again, trace the invoking or banishing pentagram of Earth, then thrust into the center of the pentagram, resonating.
Elemental water.
Elemental water. Keeping your arm raised, turn to the north, tracing another quarter circle of blue flame. Now trace the invoking or banishing pentagram of Earth for the final time. Again, thrust to the center of the pentagram, resonating. Elemental Earth. Keeping your arm raised, then turn once more to the east, completing the circle of blue flame, which now surrounds you with the flaming stars at each cardinal point. Open wide your arms in the form of a T and say, Umilifinai, elemental air.
Elemental air.
Ome Akorai, elemental water.
Elemental water.
Umimini, elemental fire.
Elemental fire.
Umisemoli, elemental earth.
Elemental earth.
About me flames
About
the
me
pentagram.
flames the pentagram.
Visualize the great pentagram, circle of pentagrams around you. Above me the Father. Visualize a flaming hexagram, a 6-pointed star of 2 interlocking triangles. Below me the Mother. Visualize another flaming hexagram. Within me the eternal flame. Perform the Tree of Life, cross of light again to conclude the ritual. The tree of life, cross of light. Stand facing east and imagine a brilliant white light above you. Raise your left hand above your head in benediction mudra and draw the light down to your forehead, saying Ate, meaning unto thee. Bring the line of light down to your breastbone and say Iao, meaning that I am, or my true self. Draw the light down through your body, and as you point towards your feet, say Malkuth, meaning the kingdom. Bring the line of light up to your right shoulder, saying Vegebura, meaning the power. Draw the line across your left shoulder, saying Vegedula, meaning the glory. Feel the great cross of light running through you. Then cup your hands to your heart and say Le'ulam Amenra. Okay, so we're going to ground using the drum. No. So come to sitting. So you can close your eyes. You can imagine roots. Come into Sufi grind if you want to.
Cast circle. Moving from the west. In a Widdershins direction. Look back gong again. Okay. So we've already cast blue flame. So I think we'll add white to that as well. Okay. So you can either walk it or spin it. It's up to you. I conjure this circle, I conjure. Power, peace, and protection come in. To bind to the womb of our spiritual birth, through fire, through water, through air and earth. I conjure this circle I conjure. Power, peace, and protection come in to bind to the womb of our spiritual birth, through fire, through water, through air and earth. One more. I conjure this circle I conjure. Power, peace, and protection come in to bind to the womb of our spiritual birth, through fire, through water, through air and earth. Okay. So we're going to call the elementals. As we're actually calling Sekhmet and Hathor. I'm not going to worry about the Sekhmet bit because we're going to call them anyway. Elemental air. Watchtower of the East. We call on you to join us in our circle and bear witness to our magical workings, and to lend us your energy. We bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. Elemental fire. Watchtower of the South. We call on you to join us in our circle and bear witness to our magical workings, and to lend us your energy. We bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. Elemental water. We call on you, Watchtower of the West, to join us in our circle and bear witness to our magical workings, and to lend us your energy. We bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. Elemental Earth. We call on you, Watchtower of the North, to join us in our circle and bear witness to our magical workings, and to lend us your energy. We bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. Okay, I'm going to do the chant. Do you need the words in? Right. Just in case. Okay. I forgot the words last time.
Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat.
Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Hey, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya, oh. 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 Mother, I hear you in the river song. Eternal waters going on and on. Mother, I hear you in the river song. Eternal waters going on and on. Hey, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya, oh. 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 Father, I see you where the eagle flies. Light of spirit's gonna take us higher. Father, I hear in the eagle flies. Whoops. Light of spirit's gonna take us higher. Hey, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya, oh. 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 Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I feel your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I feel your heartbeat. Hey, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya, oh. 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 Mother, I see you in the river song. Eternal waters going on and on. Mother, I feel you in the river song. Eternal waters going on and on. Hey, ya, hey, ya, hey, ya, oh. 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 Father, I see you where the eagle flies.
Lighter spirits gonna take us higher. Father, I see you where the eagle flies. Lighter spirits gonna take us higher. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I feel your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I feel your heartbeat. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Mother, I hear you in the river's song. Eternal waters going on and on. Mother, I feel you in the river's song. Eternal waters going on and on. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Father, I see you where the eagle flies. Lighter spirits gonna take us higher. Father, I see you where the eagle flies. Lighter spirits gonna take us higher. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Last time. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I feel your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I feel your heartbeat. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Mother, I hear you in the river's song. Eternal waters going on and on. Mother, I hear you in the river's song. Eternal waters going on and on. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Hey-ya, 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 ho. Father, I see you where the eagle flies. Lighter spirits gonna take us higher. Father, I see you where the eagle flies. Lighter spirits gonna take us higher. Hey-ya, 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 ho. 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 Henry, can you take the dog out, please? Yeah. Thank you. Just see Henry, take you out. Good boy. Okay. So, lighter. So we're going to invite Hekate.
first of all. No, I didn't do. I didn't like the coals. Bear with me. I need to like the coals. Oversight there. Woo. Starting tonight. Okay. Hekate, Titan goddess, queen of witches, the earth began to bellow, trees to dance, and howling dogs in glimmering light advance. Ere Hekate came, Hekate, crone goddess, grandmother of the moon, Titan goddess, queen of witches, weaving the dark robe of night, the infinite mystery within, which all may be known if one has one's own eyes. Owl-eyed goddess, seer, walker in the dark, hold high your lantern to share your light with us. Blessed black bitch, I hear your hounds baying at truth, leading me onward, and I follow with your name writ on my soul. You hold the key to all knowledge, to self-knowledge. Hekate, glorious, open the door to my soul. Let me grasp the slippery knife by my choice, by my will, rather than by circumstance and delusion. As your hound, I search and sought truth from illusion. I choose to cut the cords that bind me in any direction. For you tell me the mystery of right time.
I will see clearly and act from my power. Mighty Hekate, grant me the boon of power, ultimate power, the power over the only enemy, that which slides from awareness, from responsibility, from the bold fact that I am, not I, but all. Help me win through to your ultimate laws, that I am what I desire, and that I harm none but myself in hate. I serve none but love. Hekate, we ask for your protection and to light the way with your torches as we weave our way on this journey. Hekate, we bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. We're going to invite Ariane Rod next. Ariane Rod, you of the silver wheel, weaver of fate through space and time. Ariane Rod, great goddess of life, birth and death, priestess of the moon, my reverence I do show, as in life, as incarnate spirit, I work to progress and grow. I thank you, Mother of light and dark, that I have and shall receive all that I desire via my deeds. Ariane Rod, you of the silver wheel, star goddess, residing in Care Ariane Rod, your all-wheel carries the fallen to Amania. You who spins magic through space and time, goddess of the stars and sky, karma and reincarnation. You who see into the depths of my soul through the eyes of the white owl. You who know the darkness, you have trod the path of revenge, who understands the weaving of the threads through the gaps in the universe,
and the path of karma. Ariane Rod. You who light the way clear for me, we invite you. Hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. So we're going to invite Sekhmet. So I'm just going to put some incense on. Sekhmet, a warrior, healer, protector of Ma'at. She who renders unto the self-awareness. Unfold within my being and perception of the understanding needed for complete and utter harmonious integration. Deliver unto me thy child and way opener, by merit of our union and love, the energies needed by me at this moment to balance that which is felt to be unbalanced, so that I may return unto thee, the source of life and liberty, the framework in which to multiply the images of love. May all of my being be blessed by this. Sa sechem sahu. It is to thy work I commit myself. It is by my work that thou hast made manifest thyself in the world of woman and man. Sa sechem sahu. Bid me your essential guidance. Languish my ails. Fortify my inner strength, which is no more than a spark of thine cosmic attribute of the same. Sa sechem sahu. Render me unto the alchemical promise of self-transformation, so that thy work and great commission may be realized to the fullest potential. Let not the dark darts of illusion hold sway over me. Purge my being of self-created hatred and show me the ways in which to reclaim my whole self. For I am your child, a child of the Most High, and Lady of the deepest pit. she who is first before all things, out of which being came. Sekhmet. Hear me now. We ask that you hold a safe space for us as we weave our journey. Sekhmet, we bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. We're going to invite Hathor. Hathor, you who are Sekhmet, the universal love, peace, and joy. Hear me, Hathor, for I am true of voice. Come forth to dwell in thine image, so that I may adore and converse with thee. O great and beautiful goddess Hathor, thee I invoke. Almighty Mother, thee I invoke. O cow-headed goddess Hathor, who cradles the sun between her horns, thee I invoke. O Lady of the Sistrum, thee I invoke. O Goddess of sexual love, who brings men and women together in the ecstasy of union, thee I invoke. O Goddess of fertility, the bringer forth of life, thee I invoke. O Golden One, who radiates the warmth of the sun, thee I invoke. O Flame of Gold, who bestows joy and pleasure to all who walk under your rays, thee I invoke. Hathor, we ask that you hold a safe space of love and joy for us as we weave our journey. So we're going to invite Manana. Mananon. As the flotsam of our being rises to the surface, we ask that you wash away and cleanse our being as we weave our journey. Mananon, powerful son of the sea, holder of the magics of the crane bag, a wavelet for sweet dreams, a wavelet for laughter, a wavelet for good song, 9 waves for your graciousness. O Lord of the other world, bearer of the silvered apple branch, we ask that you hear our call, a wavelet for grief, a wavelet for tears, a wavelet for the dead, 9 waves for your graciousness. Mist-shrouded rider of the maned waves, clothed in the sea-shifting cloak, a wavelet for solitude, a wavelet for wisdom, a wavelet for oneness, 9 waves for your graciousness. So we're going to invite Lou. Lou, Shining One, Master of the South, we ask that you shine your inner light as we weave our way on our journey. I am Lu, Samildanach. I am Lu, the Ildana. I am Lu, Master of the Battle. I am Lu, Master of Healing. I am Lu, Master of Knowledge. I am Lu, Master of Sailing. I am Lu, Master of Sorcery. I am Lu, Master of Smithing. We welcome you, Lu. We bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. To you all we ask for you to witness our magical workings and guide our minds and our hearts to bring us our own security, love, trust, peace and joy, a higher awareness to go beyond the physical into deep wisdom and knowledge. Teach us the power to surrender with our heart. Teach us to release our fears and live in love and trust. To you all we give our thanks. We pay you great reverence. And we bring you offerings of food from our table, herbs, resins, incense, crystals, flowers, and our words. We bid you all welcome. Okay. So we're going to use this mantra. Stand up there. Okay. So we're going to use the Latin. We can do it as call and response. And we're going to repeat this 9 times. That's right, carry on with the drum, babe, that's fine. Numen et locum. Tenio ad vetera. Exemplaria. Qui mihi non amplius serviunt coram finis exulat ut transmutationis occurrat libra quatior elementorum in esse numen et locum tenio ad vetera exemplaria que mihi non amplius serviunt corum finis exulat ut transmutationes occurrat libra quatior elementorum in esse numen et locum tenio ad vetera exemplaria que mihi non amplius serviunt corum finis exulat ut transmutationis occurrat libra quatio elementorum in esse numen et locum tenio ad vetera exemplaria que mihi non amplius serviunt corum finis exulat ut transmutationis occurrat libra quatio elementorum in esse numen et locum tenio ad vetera exemplaria que mihi non amplius serviunt corum finis exulat ut transmutationes occurrat libra quatio elementorum in esse numen
Numen et locum tenio advetera exemplaria, que mihi non amplius serviunt, quorum finis exulat ut transmutationis occurrat, libra quatio elementorum in esse. Numen et locum tenio advetera exemplaria, que mihi non amplius serviunt, urum finis exulat, ut transmutationis occurrat, libra quatio elementorum in esse. Numen et locum tenio advetera exemplaria, que mihi non amplius serviunt, quorum finis exulat, ut transmutationis occurrat, libra quatio elementorum in esse. Last one. Numen et locum tenio advetera exemplaria, que mihi non amplius serviunt, quorum finis exulat, ut transmutationis occurrat, libra quatio elementorem in esse. Come on. Boy. Go lay down. Go lay down. So we're doing the meditation. Go and lay down. Go. Lay down. Go lay down. Thank you. So I'm just going to take the lid off that. So I'm going to put down the drum, darling, because you're going to need your twine. So make sure you got your twine. I've already started knotting in mine because stuff happened yesterday. So we're going to begin the meditation. Oh, let's move that. From any time today. For goodness sake. Faffing about. Yes. Okay, make sure you're sitting comfortably. We're going on a journey to this dark moon meditation. In this meditation, we're going to be journeying from the inner landscape to our bodies, out into the void of infinite possibilities, following the star. The pole star, where we will launch our heavy, dense energies into the fire of Polaris. So come to a seated, comfortable. 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 your seated position, or if you are laying down, just make sure your knees are below your palms. So we're going to begin by taking 3 deep breaths into the belly. Breathing in. And letting that go. What's going on with this sleeping? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let me. Right, bear with me. I'm going to start this again. Copy it onto my hard drive rather than running it off the external. So it's been there. Bear with me. Any time today, come on. Clearly there's something going on with this hard drive. Come on. I'll give you not responding. Any time today would be nice. Come on. Oh, this is ridiculous. Alright, here we go. Okay, thank you very much. Right. Copy. Copy. That's the desktop. Right, I'm going to unplug that ridiculous thing. So it shouldn't interrupt anymore. Welcome to this dark moon meditation. In this meditation, we're going to be journeying from the inner landscape through our bodies out into the void of infinite possibilities, following the star, the pole star, where we will launch our heavy, dense energies into the fire of Polaris. So come to a comfortable seated position, or if you are laying down, just make sure your knees are below your thighs. So we're going to begin by taking 3 deep breaths into the belly. Breathing in. And letting that go. Breathing in. And letting that go. Breathing in. And letting that go. we get into the guided meditation, we're going to connect with Mother Earth and Father Sky. So I want you to imagine, to see the conduit moving from your hips all the way down. This is as wide as your hips, this conduit. And it moves all the way down, down through the earth, past the roots of the trees, past rock formations and bodies of water, all the way down to the center of the earth, whatever that may look like for you. And you're plugging into the energy at the center of the earth, which includes the earth star crystal. Again, this can look like whatever you perceive it to be. And with your next inhale, you're going to bring that energy all the way back up through that conduit, which is as wide as your hips. It's a large conduit. And you bring that all the way back up through the conduit, back into the body, all the way to your heart center. Feel that energy as you hold it there at your heart. With your next in-breath, we're taking that conduit up. So still that wide conduit all the way up, through the top of your head, up, through to the stratosphere, all the way up to the stars, farther sky. And we're going to bring that energy of the universe, the stars, all the way back down through the conduit back into your body. And the light can be whatever color. We're bringing that back down to your heart center. So you have these two energies now gathered at your heart center from Mother Earth and Father Sky. And we're just going to set up a rotation of energy. So both energy from Mother Earth and Father Sky coming down to your heart center at the same time. And they cross and they loop. And as they loop round to where the conduit comes out from the bottom of your body and out through the top, about a quarter of that energy goes back to the earth and back to Father Sky. So it comes up and down, loops around, and then a little bit goes back. But you have the majority of that energy circulating around your body. So once you've got that visualization, you've set that, then that will keep flowing. Every now and again, you might want to bring your attention back to that if you feel you need to. So bring your attention to your heart center. And just feel that energy there. The expansive energy from Mother Earth and Father Sky. Breathing. If you feel like you want to, you can bring your hands to your heart center. Feel that energy as it gathers at your heart. So we're going to activate twelve of your chakras. Some of these you know, some of these you might not know, but that's okay. So I want you to bring your attention to about 1 foot below your feet. This is your earth chakra. The colour for this is a reddy brown colour. So when we're activating these chakras, I want you to see the pulse of energy, colour of the chakra, which activates, and then we move on to the next one. So we'll move reasonably quickly, okay? So see your earth chakra pulsing below your feet. So that pulse. And then we're moving up to your root chakra, base of the spine. And the colour for this, it pulses red. Moving up to the sacral chakra, which is around your navel area. And this chakra pulses orange. Moving up to the solar plexus, just below your ribs, and this chakra pulses yellow. Coming up to the heart center, right in the middle of your chest, and this chakra pulses a green color. Coming to the higher heart, which is where your thymus gland is, and this chakra pulses a turquoise colour. Coming to the throat, and this chakra pulses a sky blue colour. Pay attention to your third eye, and this chakra pulses an indigo colour. Bring your attention to the top of your head, your crown chakra, which pulses a violet colour. We're going to bring our attention to the back of the head. This is your causal chakra, or the altar major chakra. This pulses a golden yellow colour. Then bring your attention about 6 inches above your head. This is your soul star chakra. And this pulses like a grey pink colour. And then about a foot above your head is the galactic gateway. And this pulses a golden colour. The colour of white gold. Take a couple of breaths here. And then we kind of move our attention back to the heart center. So with each inhale, we're going to do 3 of these. With each inhale, we're going to feel that energy at the heart center. And we're going to do 3 things. The first one is we're going to give that energy back to ourselves. The second one, we're going to send that energy to our loved ones in our vicinity. And then the third one, we're going to send that energy in an expansive way around this world that we live on. Are you ready? So we're going to breathe in. And then as as you exhale, just feel that expansive energy bathing your whole being. Breathe in again. This time sending that energy out to your loved ones in your vicinity. Breathe in one more time. Breathe in. And this time we're going to send that energy as a pulse with the exhale all around this world that we move on.
Henry, you need to leave them out of the oven for a bit. I'll let you know when to put back in, yeah?
Okay.
Take a few breaths. Bring your attention back to your heart. And I want you to see yourself in the center of your heart space. And in front of you, you can see a bank of switches. As you look around, you see labels underneath the switches. So with these switches, we are going to switch on the light in our DNA. Essentially what we are doing is we are activating the 12 strands of DNA that exist within our being. These extra 10 strands of DNA are the metaphysical strands of DNA that connect us to things like the universal wisdom. They connect us to things like our soul, to our light bodies, all that amazing wisdom that is stored in this DNA is yours. So I want you to reach out your hand to the center of this bank of switches, and as you flick each switch in the middle of this board, you see and feel like a glowing, warm white light which begins to radiate out from your heart. And then as you slowly switch on the next row of switches, you see and feel this warm, white, glowing light switch on. From that center place and then expand out. So the more switches you flick, the more that light expands out into your body. So it starts at the heart and then expands out to fill your torso. It moves down your arms to your hands and your fingers and your fingernails. It moves down through your hips and your legs, all the way down to your ankles, your feet, your toes and your toenails. And it moves up through your neck to fill your head with light. And then this glowing white light begins to radiate out of your body like you are your own sun. You are your own star. You are a source of light. Feel and see this light as it radiates out from the very center of your being. And then I want you to zoom in on just one area of your body, all the way down to what's called the cellular level, where you see rivers of light moving through your body at this cellular level. Rivers of pulsating, warm, white, glowing light. It's in every single cell of your body. It is carried around in your blood to every part of your being. Coming back to your heart center. And I want you to call upon your higher self. If you have a name that has been shared by your higher self, so this would be the name of your higher self, you can use that name to call upon this aspect of you. Call on them now. And we are also going to call on the deities to witness and guide as is needed as we journey in this meditation. So repeat after me. Hekate,
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 we ask that you hold a safe space of protection. And we ask that you light the way with your torches as we journey to the void. Ariane Rod, we ask that you light the way as we weave our journey through the stars. Sekhmet, we ask that you hold the safe space of protection and healing as we journey in the void. Hathor, we ask that you hold a safe space
that you hold a safe space
of universal love, peace, and joy as we journey through the void. Mananon, we ask for you to wash away any and all the flotsam which comes to the surface for clearing. Through the void.
as we journey through the void.
Lu,
Lu,
we ask you to hold a safe space and shine the light of your complete self-mastery as we journey through the void. As we gather the flotsam and the jetsam and knot our knots in our thread. We ask you all as we recognize the old remaining patterns, as we follow the pole star, we ask that you witness this journey as we move up towards the galactic gateway chakra. I want you to take up your twine, and as we move through the void, when those challenging emotions rise to the surface, feel them, witness them, and knot them in your thread. And there may be tears, there may not be tears, but do not be afraid to feel these emotions and express them. If you need to yell and scream, then yell and scream. But don't forget to knot your thread, for this is the magic as we move through the void. The void space is blackness. It is infinite possibilities. It's where every possible thing begins and ends. Quantum. It is unlimited. void, you see in the distance a faint light, pulsing light, which is glowing white, dancing with different colours. It grows brighter and bigger. This is the pole star, Polaris, the North Star, the still point, and it is guiding you. This is your true north, the balance, which all else revolves around. You keep moving towards this light, tying your knots in your thread as you need to. Keep focused on the light. The light is what guides you. The pulsating light of Polaris is your guide. The light of this supergiant is becoming brighter and brighter. Until you find yourself staring at this gigantic yellow supergiant. You bathe in its glow. It is now that you realize that you have been carrying on your back a very heavy pack. It is time. It is time to take this heavy pack off of your back. Place it down by your feet. As you look around, the glow of Polaris is magnificent. The sound it emits is relaxing. Breath in and let it out with a sigh. If you have any more knots to tie in your thread, now is the time to do it. We are going to launch this heavy pack that you've been carrying on your back. You know how long you've been carrying that. Contained in this pack is all that is left of your old, worn out patterns, all those things that no longer serve you on this journey, on this evolving, evolutionary journey. There may be many things, there may be few things. It matters not how many, it is the weight of these things that has been slowing you down. You search inside your right-hand pocket of this large coat you're wearing. These are magical pockets. They are time lord pockets. Out of your pocket, you pull the most magical, most stunning tool that you could possibly imagine. It is a trebuchet, which stands about 4 feet tall and is a lot more powerful than it appears. You place this heavy pack that you've been carrying on one end of the trebuchet, the end that is nearest to you. Then you wind up the front of the trebuchet with the handle that you also pull out of your pocket. When it gets to the point where the handle will not turn anymore, hold the rope that is attached to the release pin. Before we release the trebuchet, we're going to say some words. And after we've released the trebuchet, we are going to burn the twine. Repeat after me. Hep exemplaria.
Exemplaria.
In hoc filo nunc.
In hoc filo nunc.
Alchemized.
Alchemized.
In omni.
In omni permutatione.
Spati et temporis.
Spati et temporis.
Igni polaris.
In igni polaris.
Flavi ex mi.
Flavi ex mi.
Gigantis.
Gigantis.
With that, you release the pin of the trebuchet, and you watch as your pack flies into the fiery glow of Polaris, dissolves and disintegrates. We're going to light the fire in the cauldron. Place your twine in the fire and watch it as it burns. You see the pack and the twine burning in flame, in fire, in heat. You feel the falling away of any heaviness.
Ready?
Leaves your being and is being replaced by that pure, warm, white, pulsing light of energy. You feel energized, vibrant, and abundant in the fullest sense of the word. You feel pure bliss and joy for the life you have now and the one you are creating. Spend a few breaths here as you acknowledge these new feelings of lightness. You thank Polaris for aiding you in your awakening journey. You turn and you see the glistening silver path which leads to Arianna's tower. You take a slow walk down the path towards the tower, taking in the magnificence of the night sky around you. You can feel the more should you so wish. You look around and see familiar faces of Hekate, Marianrod, Sekbat, Hathor, Lu and Manangon, and others who you were not expecting. They are all smiling at you, cheering you on with their eyes. They have been waiting here, waiting for you, waiting to present you with gifts, which you graciously accept and place in your magical time-filled pockets. Just be sure to make a mental note of the gifts that you are given, and if you wish, you can write these down as you are given them. As you look around after the gifts have been given, you notice someone standing on the edge of the ground. You recognize this being. They look like you. They are smiling. A warm, loving smile. This is your higher self. Making its presence known. It's saying nothing. You nod silently and then turn to lead to the silvery wooden door which leads out of the round tower, the room at the top of the tower. As you leave through the door, you glance back and realize all but Arianrod are gone. And she is once more sitting at her spinning wheel, spinning and weaving the threads through the gaps in the stars of the universe. Before you leave, you get a message. It's like a whisper in your ear. The universe knows your soul's desire. Trust this. And trust that your soul, your higher self, has set this path for you. Your gods and goddesses are with you, guiding and nudging as you walk this path. You turn back to the door and leave the round room. And you float down and round, down and round, down and round to the bottom of the tower. At the edge of the water is a boat. This is Lou's boat, and he will take you across the water. And Anon will be at your side. As you cross this very calm sea, you look up again. It's almost like your ancestors are speaking to you from the stars. Well, they are here as well, guiding your ancient ancestors with that ancient knowledge are also guiding you. When you get to the shore, you are greeted by Hekate with her torch. She takes you up the beach to a grassy hill. And at the top, she takes your hand and then points towards your home, which you can see in the distance. You look a bit harder and you can see moving towards you a lioness and a lady with the most magnificent headdress, which looked like cowboys. Sekhmet and Hathor are here to take you the rest of the way home. You walk in silence, and yet there is no silence. They may impart messages as you walk the rest of the way, or they may just be silent. As you come back into the room where you are sitting, I want you to be completely aware of your body and the ground or the seat underneath you. Taking 3 deep breaths into your body. And releasing. And again, breathe in. Release. And more. Placing the first 2 fingers of the toe and plugging them down into the ground. Seeing that white light above your head, and then watch as it moves down through your body, picking up any extraneous energy and then moving it back down the conduit into Mother Earth to be recycled. Grounding. Breathe. Then we can rub the hands together. Some heat in the palms of the hands. Place your hands over your eyes. When you're ready, release the hands and open your eyes. Blessings. Let's just make sure you're back in the room. I'm going to ground drum. Impact your body. Oh, my goodness, something like that. Wait. So just imagining those, either roots or that conduit, or red swelling energy at the base of the spine. Just get us grounded. Breathe. Once you feel like you're fully connected back to Mother Earth and Father Sky, so you've re-established that connection. The energy moving up into your body and down from Father Sky into your body. Once you can feel that dual energy moving through your body. You can open your eyes. So we're going to do thanks, and then we're going to devoke and close. So thank. Come on. Come on, make the doggy bum first. Yeah. The snuff out there. No, it's not what I want to be looking at feet now. Thank you. Okay. We thank you, Mananon and Lou, for joining us on this dark moon eve and witnessing our journey through the void. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell. Hail.
Yeah, so,
Sekhmet, Hathor. We thank you both for joining us in our circle on this dark moon eve. We thank you for your guidance and your energy.
and for witnessing our journey through the void. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Arianrod and Hekate, we thank you for joining us on this dark moon eve, for guiding our way, and for lending us your energy. We thank you for witnessing our journey through the void. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
To the elementals, earth, air, fire, water, we thank you for joining us on this eve in our circle, for witnessing our magical workings, and for lending us your energy. Leave from us here, return to thy sphere. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
May the circle be open, but unbroken. May the gods and the goddesses be ever in your heart. Merry meet.
Merry heart.
And merry meet again.
La 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 la
Oh, indeed.
Hecate boy. Hecate boy.
Is he Hecate's hound this evening?
That's what we go through.
Oh, this computer, honestly. Whew. So H, you can put the chips back on now. How long have you got left?
I'll put them in one turn, so I'm going to put them in the second.
Okay, cool. That's perfect. Woo. Right, let's put those lights on. Can't see, bugger all. Woo. There we go. That's better. We have light.
Mum,
Henry.
question. The
Yes.
bratwurst, they go in for 25, don't they?
No, they only need about once you've got the water simmering, they only take about 15 minutes to cook.
Yeah.
Right? Whew. Hello.
Hello.
Ah.
Oh,
Was that worth it, or was that worth it?
yeah, it was amazing.
That was awesome.
I'm really glad you guys enjoyed that,
Mm.
because I was so excited when
Yeah,
I
it
was
was amazing.
oh, fuck me, it's up. When I was doing it yesterday, I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to do this meditation. It was like fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Ooh.
It's very exciting. Oh. God, I was crying and everything.
That's release.
Yeah. Big time.
That's a backpack.
Yes, that bloody backpack.
I am so glad to get rid of that thing.
Yeah, it is fucking brilliant, isn't it? How do you feel?
That's really good.
I-
Yeah. A bit hungry,
Yeah.
but we're good.
Yeah, apart from hungry. Oh.
Oh wow, that looks nice.
Okay, what you got? What you got? What you got?
So I got to show you what I did
Yeah, come on then.
during the meditation.
Oh wow.
On the journey back.
All right.
Okay. Don't know what made me do it. But right after we threw the thread in,
Yeah.
watching everything burn,
Yeah.
I pulled some of these oracle cards.
Oh wow. Cool.
Now,
This is gonna blow my head off.
for anybody in the group who happens to see this, I did not know what this meditation contained.
No. No.
Okay, beforehand, I didn't know the way it was set up or anything like that. This was the first card.
Yeah.
This is the star ancestor.
Oh my fucking god. Oh,
Wow.
goosebumps.
Which is follow the voice of your soul.
Oh my god.
Then we had the oracle card,
Wow.
which was wait for important information.
And
The warrior card, be fearless and stand strong.
stay witchy.
Honor your inner knowing. And trust in the unknown. The Sky Father.
Oh,
void.
fucking hell. Oh, the sky.
Yeah.
Arion Rod,
Oh my
Hekate,
god.
Blue and Mananon, Sekhmet and Hathor.
That's a bit nice.
It's a bit bonkers, that is. And that mad one about the star ancestors, that message, there was two things that popped up when I was recording the meditation. That message that you got before we left the room, I had no idea where that came from. That plopped in my head. That was like that was not written down anywhere in my notes. Nowhere. And coming back on the boat, the stars and the ancestors, don't know where that came from either. So before you leave a room, pause, because there might be a message.
Mm.
That's the lesson there. So if you just before you're about to leave a room, just take a second and pause, because there might be a message. Oh my god. So do we all feel good or what?
Yeah, I was going to say, just hungry.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm a bit tired from today, to be honest.
yeah. Ian's been being an activist today.
Mm.
I'm starved.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really hungry.
Mm.
What were you activating today,
Mm.
Ian?
Doing what do you call it? Well, it's in two parts. There was, first part was a creative protest, which essentially I didn't take part in it because I wasn't keen on it because it was a little bit.
A little bit sinister.
Yeah, it was a little bit. What do they call it?
Extinction Rebellion type
So they dressed up in white
stuff.
boiler suits with masks, with signs.
Was it the Boris masks?
Yeah.
Yeah, but fucking hell. That's not scary. A load of Borises coming at you down the street.
Yeah. No, it's just that because I'm about the Hathaway, so
Yeah.
you know, there's children in the street and they don't understand, and
No.
I don't think that's fair.
Mm.
However, you know, if people want to do that, that's fine. I've got no problem with that. But I didn't take part. All I did was I walked with them, and then when people were, because it was a bit silly really, because they were walking like 3 paces, turning, showing the signs of the information.
Yeah.
And then turning, and then walking another 3 paces, and turning it again. So people were like, didn't get a chance to read it. So I got a lot of people coming up to me saying, what's
going on?
What's it all about? What's it all about? And then I love. So we've done it twice now. It's called a hub. And how I have been trying to do it, and I think Linda, she loves it. This is the lady that organises the stand in the park. Is that we're trying? So government, same for you in America, in the US, don't listen. So that you've got no platform in which to be able to voice your opinion, and they don't show any love or compassion. And we try to do both at this hub. So we don't care who comes up to us. You can be jabbed, unjabbed, I don't know, whatever you want to talk about. But essentially, our main question is, how are you feeling, and how have you coped in the last 2 years? And then within that conversation, we try and drop a few little truth bombs. Well, not bombs, little truth pebbles.
Ripples. Truth ripples.
Yeah.
Triples.
Even to the
Triples. Triples.
Yeah, even to the extent where we get, because people do that look down their nose at you thing. And I go, because we've got paper, it's called
the light.
The light.
It's called the light.
Yeah, it's a people's paper. And people walk by and I go, would you like a paper,
Would you like a paper, sir?
Would you like a paper, sir? Would you like a paper,
Give me a
madam?
light, sir.
And they like ignore you, and I go,
I think my cup's out in the kitchen.
have a beautiful day. Or some people, I go, good afternoon, sir, how are you today? You look amazing. And they don't know what to do with that. I just try and like surprise them. There's like a few people with bags with like Crimbo decorations. I go, oh wow, that's amazing. Or people with dogs.
Sure.
Because I always do that. I go, wow, you're beautiful. And they look at me and I go, oh, the dog does. No, I love the hub. I think it's really, really good. I like to see people, talking about how they feel.
Yeah.
And that's the witnessing. So it's really good to me. So yeah, I really enjoyed it today. Very, very cold though in Gravesend.
It's always cold in Gravesend.
Yeah,
it's called Gravesend for a reason. Papa?
Do you want a drink or two, or is it full? Alright.
I don't know, mate. You made it. So put a spoon in it, probably, please. Yeah, and I don't think I've ever been to Gravesend and not come back cold. It's a day, it's not different. So yeah, it's really good. I'm just working on tomorrow. This we're going to do, aren't we? We're going to do a vigil, and it's a vigil for us. It's a really cool little thing that you've got out. What's it called?
It's like it's a tea light holder, but it's a circle of friends. I don't know if you've ever seen them. Yeah, I'm going to take that along.
We're going to light that, and we're going to hold a vigil for love, humanity, freedom, or love your humanity and freedom. And because we feel that it's being eroded at this moment in time, and one of the most important things through this vigil is we've got to hold on to our dignity and our humanity. Everyone, whoever you are, is very, very important at the moment, especially the way things are going in Europe, which is a little bit concerning, especially with Germany and Austria. Again, yeah.
I think they'll learn their lesson the first time round.
So yeah, we're going to do that vigil tomorrow. I'm going to try and do it every time we go to stand in the park now. Is vigil meaning? What does vigil mean?
We hold space. That's what it means.
Yeah, I've written it down what it means.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow, and then we also we're going to do there. We're going to put down a huge sheet, so if people don't want to talk, they can write down how they feel on this sheet if they choose to. So that's another way of expressing themselves. But essentially, it's to get people to express themselves. So we'll have a banner on top, which we'll put up on the bandstand with a little candle lit, and then the big sheet on the bottom where people can write down what they feel or they want to express, whatever it is that they want to write. And unless they want to come and talk to other members of Standing in the Park. You kind of want to get a conversation going. I think everyone all around the world needs to have a serious conversation about life in general and what it is to be human and where do we want to go. And we're not having those conversations. We're just being dictated to, and it's very important. And I'd like to see that in every country having these conversations. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. What I did today and what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And so this just fits in perfectly, this ritual. Yeah. I mean, I suppose
I'll give you a song that I think you're really going to like.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Will you send it to me, yeah?
I just sent it to you on Telegram.
Oh, cool.
I think we do.
Can't believe the cockerel turned up. Bloody hell.
Well,
I put my phone on Do Not Disturb and the bloody cockerel disturbed me anyway.
He wouldn't even join in. I don't like being left out.
Note to self, just turn your fucking phone off next time.
Well, life's not perfect, is it? So,
no.
Yeah. Wouldn't it? If it was perfect,
it'd be a bit boring, wouldn't it?
Well, it just never is it? It's just life isn't perfect. So you always have those little teething problems, and that's what Gremlick's all about. Gremlick's not. It's pushed back against perfection, isn't it? You've got to be perfect. So my imperfections are perfect.
Absolutely. So what did you all get in the med? I mean, was it there anywhere that it could have been improved or anything?
I don't think it's about improving. I think it's just about it's the right thing for the moment, isn't it? And it's a little bit like because each moment is perfect, isn't it? Each moment is meant to be within your magical eyes.
Yeah. So
if you start picking at it, then it takes away from it. So I don't think that's worth sort of doing that. I mean, only on the technical point of view, but you can't. Technology it's very iffy, to say the least.
Especially iffy at the moment. I've never had so many bumps and bloody that we've had recently with playing meditations. It's like it's bonkers.
Yeah.
Voices and hiccups and
it's
insane.
But what did I get? I think I got the feeling of like someone walking with me at all times. I got. Well, I think it sounded quite good. I can't even remember what it was.
Good question. Just interject. What mark should I put the rock mask on?
4.
No, what did I get? Oh, bloody hell. 'Cause I meant a note of it. Remind me of the things that we were given. Sort of jog my memory. It's because I'm tired.
The things we were given.
Yeah, like in where we went. There was 2, wasn't there? If I remember rightly. Unless I went somewhere else.
we were given gifts when we went back into the tower.
Yeah.
I got 3. But
Mhm.
yeah, I got 3 gifts, and they were all gold. One was a wand. Another was an unk, big fucking unk. It's like, fucking hell, how am I supposed to carry this around? And the other was armor that looks like the front of oh crikey, the Egyptian goddess that has the cobra head. I can't remember her name, but like the front of her body, it's like armor that kind of molds itself to the front of your body, but it looks like the front of a cobra, and that was gold as well. I'm like, whoa. Wow.
So I think I've got the same thing. I swear I've got armour. I swear I've got armour.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I swear I did because
Oh my god.
the end part of the meditation, it was almost like, because I was tired and I was trying to focus on the drum, it was like, I don't know, it was like stretching. And so it's not really hard to explain. It's like it was it wasn't an easy journey, put it that way.
Mm.
So I was more focused on this isn't, because when it's hard,
Yes.
then it's meant to be. That's how I always sort of.
Yeah.
It's a bit like when I do yoga. Like sometimes a yoga, I'm as light as a feather, but other times I'm. it's a real,
Not a fairy elephant.
yeah, it's a real struggle.
Yeah.
And you procrastinate. You go, oh, let me just make a cup of tea, or let me just go and have a cigarette, and that's kind of what I felt. I know why, because I'm tired from today, and I haven't been in the. I've come out of the energy of our home, and then come back into it, and then gone straight, well, virtually straight into a ritual. But I definitely swear I've got armour. I swear that I've got armour.
Wow.
Yeah, if anything else comes to me, I'll let you know.
Look at the picture of Sekhmet. That's a cobra up above her head.
Yeah. That's a very cool picture. Wow.
And I saw a cobra today. Not a real one.
I was going to say, fucking hell, what?
No, do you know what was really weird?
What's that?
So synchromysticism.
Oh, God.
I was looking, we laid the table out. Laid the table out, all the leaflets and information and stuff. And I was looking at the table, and there was one leaflet on top of all these lovely printed out new things. And it was an old one. It almost looked like sort of Art Nouveau type thing. It was a bit of an old pamphlet. It was a bit worn and stuff. So I thought,
what's that doing there?
It's a bit old. Anyway, it flew off the table. And I had to pick it up, and it was a cobra on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a cobra on the sign on the top. Yeah.
Oh my god. So Sekhmet was there with you today then?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Because it flew off the table. Because a guy went and got me a cup of tea. He's buying it with a tea. And I said to him, get me a green tea and come back with just normal tea. So I didn't even get a drink. But anyway, I went to go and have my drink. Looked at that and thought, I can't drink that. And then I was looking at the table. And then, as I say, I saw that. I thought, oh, that's interesting. I'll have a look at that.
Yeah.
And then it flew off the table.
We're in about 10.
Okay.
And it flew off the table.
That's mad.
Yeah.
You do want bread with yours?
What were you?
Sausage and chips.
Yeah, I love a bit of bread.
No, I'm alright. No, thanks.
I liked things I liked. I did like the drumming tonight. I quite enjoyed the drumming. I thought it was quite interesting getting into the different deities and their rhythm and what that might be, like letting go to that. So it's not like I'm going, oh, I've done it this way. It's like, let go and then just see how my hand moves or what we. Because I lose it sometimes. I can't quite hear what I'm drumming sometimes. And it's like, what is it?
Am I drumming? What am I doing?
Yeah. I mean, the other thing I experienced was feeling very uncomfortable sitting. So I never, not very often, because I sit all the time cross-legged on the floor, because I don't have any chairs or anything to sit on. My legs are really aching sitting in easy pose. And I sit in easy pose all the time.
Yeah.
And it's very, very peculiar. And my leg went to sleep.
Which one? Right leg?
Right leg, yeah.
My right foot went to sleep.
Yeah.
What was really mad is it went. And normally it doesn't go. It just gets worse and worse and worse until I can't feel my whole leg. But it just went. I'm like, that's weird. Okay. So we're doing that. Okay.
But I think also, which links to today, 'cause one of the things I noticed about today was, which links to the ritual, is this, and I think what the ritual done for me was take you above all the shenanigans. So it's like, that's all down there, but it's almost like the gods are looking down going, ah, that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Ah, that's strange.
That is just fucking weird.
I felt I went above, which is one of the things I got today, because a lot of people were talking. So there were various different people, a lot of people that had a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
And saying things, names, because I'm dyslexic, so I never remember any of this stuff. I listen to a lot of it, but I never remember it. So that's why I always need Angie, because she go, oh, yeah. And I go, because I was on my own, they're like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then there's other people who, I suppose, just like new to activism. And so you're talking with them. And I just felt going above. And that very much matches with the ritual. I felt very going above. Like, none of this is important, what's going on here on the planet. Not important as in those insidious people who are doing whatever it is that they're doing. What's important is this elevated
awareness.
Yeah, and that's what I found with the ritual, that you're going to these amazing friends who are just beautiful and amazing and welcoming and homely and all these things. So yeah, I know that's the link that I got with the two different things, like the theme of the day, if you like.
Yeah, perspective.
Yeah.
How about you, Michelle? We've talked.
I've talked for England, I thought.
I'm not sure what I got. When you were doing the DNA activation, I just kind of like tumbled. It felt like I tumbled somewhere, and I kept seeing like silhouettes of blue people that were coming out of rocks.
Wow.
like stretching their way out of them. And then this, like, I don't even know what the pattern was, but everything was just, and it was like neon, it's like neon lights, patterns, just, and then that's basically what I was doing right up until the point you got to the trebuchet.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Because I was like, wow. Because I lost like 30 minutes in there.
Yeah, I'm thinking, God, it's like Henry's putting the dinner on. I'm thinking, shit, we haven't even started the bloody meditation yet. And it went.
I think
like
he's
that.
Hungry, that's why.
It just went. It's like, where the fuck did that go?
Yeah. We've never done a meditation that went that quick.
No.
That was just.
It's over an hour and a half, wasn't it?
That meditation on its own was an hour, and we'd already gone half an hour before we even started that.
Yeah.
The little blue people were crazy. That was just, I mean, it's like you could just see the energy them pulling energy with them as they were coming out.
And what's really weird about that,
Wow.
Synchro Mysticism, we was watching Sonia, wasn't it? And she was talking about the missing people.
Yes, the missing blue people,
One slice or two, Ian.
So, basically.
which is really interesting. There's a whole race of people that have disappeared and they were blue. So they've come back.
But she was very talkative about that, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she was talking about the Hathors, the
Mm.
one that we was listening to this week. We listened to it 3 times.
Mm.
And yeah, she was talking about, so you get black people, white people, yellow people, red people.
And you have blue people.
Yeah, and blue people, and they're the
Mm.
missing ones. Because you were talking about, she's a shaman, isn't she?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good, actually.
She lives in Canada. Sonia Roy, her name is. She's just some amazing videos.
So that's the link, yeah. So it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, blue people are coming.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very cool. Did you like the Time Lord pockets?
Oh yeah.
I don't even know where that came from. It was like, well, how am I going to pull a trebuchet out of thin air? And it's like, oh, Time Lord pockets. Yeah. Yeah. See, Mary Poppins was a Time Lord because she had a Time Lord bag.
Who wrote Mary Poppins?
I've no idea. Oh. Caesar.
Caesar.
Caesar's a Time Lord.
Yeah, are you? What are you doing?
It's got
He
bottomless.
finally said something.
Oh my God.
It's got bottomless pockets. The treats.
That's mad.
He finally said something. Well,
Caesar.
what?
Oh, bless him.
Who are you talking to? Huh? Come here.
He's talking to the blue people.
Yeah.
He's talking to the blue.
Yeah, because she was saying about that they're slightly out of peripheral vision, wasn't she? She was saying that.
Yeah, they're kind of here in your vision. It's a bit like the dragon thing. I swear to God, I keep seeing down on the floor, and I'll look, and there's nothing there. And it's I keep seeing this thing. It's like, it'll be a little bit about that high. Keep seeing it, and it moves, and I'm like, ooh, can you just come around here a bit?
This was like, they were all coming out of rocks, and
Wow.
you could like see that, you know, they were all in different positions, and you could tell that they were like having to pull their energy out of the rock.
Wow.
You could like see them stretch.
Yeah, I mean, how she described it
Wow.
was on frequency, wasn't she? So you, as your frequency
Yeah.
evolves, you see those people because they're on a slightly different bandwidth.
So that would make sense then, because in that meditation you had theta, brainwave state. I can't remember what the frequency of that is. You had the 396 and you had the 528. You had the frequency of Polaris itself, which is fucking mad. What else was in there? You had the frequency of the pulse of the light in your body. So it wouldn't surprise me, actually, if that's what activated the blue people coming out of hiding. Maybe they were hiding. Maybe they didn't disappear. Maybe they were hiding.
That would make sense. That started during the DNA activation.
Wow.
is when that started.
Where are they indigenous to?
The blue people.
You remember?
In the Middle East.
That's the Middle East. Do you have any connection through your ancestry
Egypt. No.
to Egypt?
Egypt and Tibet.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
She also said, that's what she said, Atlantis. Or not Atlantis.
Lemuria?
She had Nessus.
Let's
It
listen
seems
to it
like
again.
about 2 years ago. But I think this ritual is going to be one of those ones where it unfolds over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, because the full moon, it'll be a similar thing, but this time we're actually going to quantum jump through the middle of Polaris. A bit like, I don't know if you've ever seen, Michelle, it was the last Stargate Universe. Don't know if you ever watched that. Okay, and the ship they were on used to harvest the energy of stars, but it would actually move through them. It would actually jump through stars. It's like, whoa.
Cool.
It's very cool. So I know it can be done. What did you get gift-wise? Do you remember?
I believe my gift was the message from the cards.
Ah, yeah.
Because there was absolutely no reason for me to do that. And I don't even remember the wording that you were using. The only thing I remember hearing was Ariane Rod's Tower.
Yeah.
And that was when I pulled that first card, which was the Star Ancestor.
Wow. And that's mad that later on, when we're crossing the water, that's what I talk about. I mean, that, you know.
Want to see something really weird?
What?
I sat there and I took my art stuff with me.
Yeah.
And a little bitty canvas. And so this is what I sat there and I painted Saturday, just, because I was bored and I wanted something to do.
Oh my goodness.
Dinner's ready, Mum.
Yeah. I'll be out for 1 minute. That's amazing.
The sunrise, the ship, a grassy hill. Grassy hill.
And that's very calm water as well.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I love it. I fucking love it.
I was gonna paint the lake because I was sitting there staring at the lake, and the lake turned into that.
Oh wow, that's very cool.
So I'm not sure if I got a gift other than the cards.
That's very good. I mean, yeah, you couldn't ask for a better gift, really. It's very cool.
The the way they pulled up, it's just, especially if you look at the beginning and the ending of it.
Yeah. Yes, love it. It's very cool.
I think you're really gonna like that song. You may have heard it before.
Okay. I will have a listen.
I don't know if you listen to Dom the Bard very much or not.
Oh yes, love that guy.
Love him.
Yeah, he's cool. He's been doing concerts in his back room throughout this whole couple of years.
Yeah, I've been watching them.
Oh, cool.
But that one popped up on my YouTube the other day, and I was like, oh, I bet Ian and Angie would like that one.
Ah, yeah, we'll definitely listen to that then. It's very cool.
Because it's not one that I'd heard him sing on one of his concerts, unless, I just missed it in that concert. But
Cool. Like that. How'd you feel?
Like I could eat a horse if I actually still ate meat.
Yeah, you better go and get something to eat. I think my dinner's ready actually. Bloody starving.
It's like we literally went.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like physically tired.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's mad, isn't it? So yeah. Yeah, we'll see what filters through in the next few days, because there might be other stuff that comes in as well from this clearing.
I think that's what this is saying. I really do.
Yeah.
It says wait for important information.
Yeah.
No signs and symbols.
Yes.
And I didn't notice it until just then, but the Little Dipper, the Polaris, is actually on that card.
Oh, fucking hell. Wow. That's pretty mad.
So are the pyramids.
Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god. You have to send me a picture of those cards, because that's going to be fascinating to look at those and see what else is in there.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Seeing if there was anything else that popped out. Oh, look at the symbol around her eyes.
Oh my god, it's infinity. Shit. And I put the infinity card, the infinity card from the quantum tarot is on that altar over there. That's insane. Right. I need to go and eat before I fall over.
Yes, me too.
Oh wow. I'm so looking forward to the next bit of it now. It's like
I know, me too. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what happens between now and then.
Yes. Be very interesting. Will Annette be doing this as well?
I don't know if she will or not.
Okay.
If it's on a weekend, she won't.
Okay. I will look at the date of that.
She I don't know if she'll do it by herself or not, but
yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. Let's go and eat.
I believe the next one is on. I believe the full moon is on a weekend, because the 21st, which is Yule, is on Tuesday. And the full moon is the 19th.
Yeah.
So it'd be on Sunday.
Yeah. Damn. Well, she might do it.
She might.
She might. Okay.
Okay.
Right. We're going to go and eat.
Food.
So,
Food.
Thank you.
I'm going to go eat some of that cake.
Oh, yes.
It's right boozy now. It is.
Wow. Oh, Smurf. Yuck. Stick your tongue in my mouth. Yuck.
There's enough rum in that cake to get half of an island drunk.
Enjoy.
I'm going to.
Thank you, Michelle. Be fearless.
Thank you. Stay witchy.
Hey.